You must be my morning star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. Okay, that's a cheesy start to the video, but I wanted to talk about this, my morning star, which is technically not a morning star. It's going to be showing up in an upcoming video, but I wanted to draw a little special attention to the weapon itself. These were used, I think their origins are from Germany in the 14th century, where they were referred to as the Morgenstern, morning star, quite literally. And, wait a minute, Morgenstern? Anyway, back to the weapon. There were variations of this. This is a smaller footman's version, and I think they were largely a big two-handed handle here, and maybe one or two of the stars. And the chain's purpose was to, as the soldier was swinging this, the chain would allow the weapon part to kind of flip over the top of a shield and still hit the intended target. Very, very nasty weapon, actually, when you think about them. But this is what would be referred to, there's actually a woodcut that shows this exact weapon. Let me just look it up here. I can't remember what name it is. It's a German artist. Anyway, this is referred to as a Kettenmorgenstern, or literally a chain morning star. Different historians refer to this actually as a flail. When I think morning star, this is what I think of. This is technically actually a flail. And if you wanted to get a good example of what a proper morning star is, you need not go much farther than the latest Night at the Museum movie, if you can believe it. I'll insert a shot here of Ben Stiller wielding a proper morning star. Told you. Alright, you know what this? Now, where did I find this? When I was living in England, I happened to be in an antique store in Sheffield, and happened to be looking around, just interesting kind of stuff you get in English antique stores, and lo and behold, this was sitting on a shelf for, I think they wanted £50 for it, which is a little bit steep, but I mean, you're getting, you know, a proper reproduction of the old weapon. Now, this thing looks pretty nasty, but I can tell you its bark is much worse than its bite. Not that I've used it on anybody, but this ball, this is actually hollow, and I don't think it would take much for these little reproduction these bits that stick out. It wouldn't take much for them to just be bent. So it's really primarily for show. That's why it was hanging in an antique store. But I love it. I think it's a great part of my medieval weapon collection. And as I say, you're going to see it sitting in the background of an upcoming video along with the chainmail. And I just thought I'd briefly talk about it. My morning star, even though it's actually technically a flail. We'll see you down the rabbit hole.